If you have been looking forward to Cities Skylines 2 like I have, then I might have some bad news for you because Paradox has just announced some very important information regarding mods and the performance on release. And normally I like to show some gameplay of Cities Skylines 2 in the background when I make those videos. This time I thought it would be very important that you can actually read the announcement yourself. And of course there will be a link in the video description if you want to check that out. But let's talk about this and let's start with mods. More mods for everyone. We know you have been waiting and now it's time to share the latest developments regarding modding in Cities Skylines 2. So what they are announcing here, which I have already read, is there will be no Steamworkshop. Remember when you played Cities Skylines on Steam and you could just download all the mods from there? Yeah, that will not happen with Cities Skylines 2, but they will actually use the Paradox mod support, which you can find in the Paradox launcher. And let me tell you something, as somebody who has been trying to use that in some of the previous Paradox games, which I don't own everyone on Steam, like some of them I played through Game Pass, some other ones I got through GOG, right? And then you cannot use Steamworkshop. But the Paradox mod thingy is not great, especially because I didn't find half of the mods you would find on the Steamworkshop, and in the end I had to return to the manual mod installation. So go to a third-party website, download the mod, and then put it into the right folders on your system. And it made the whole thing even more complicated because the problem is Paradox has much tougher rules when it comes to which mods are allowed in their games and not. And I'm not even talking about not safe for work mods. I'm not talking about 18+ mods or anything. I talk about like just some standard mods people want to download, and Paradox is like, nah, we don't like that. Now you might think, okay, why would they do this? Well, they want to do this because they want to have a united mod framework where they can just offer you as a PC player some mods, but they also want to offer that to the console players, and so they want to have this united framework, right? And well, if you think, okay, that makes a little bit more sense, no, because there is a caveat to all of this. If you're a console user, this means that you will be able to access asset mods in the library. Yes, you read that right. You will now get mods for Cities Skylines, but only the mods which give you assets, so graphic mods. The moment something is changed on a much deeper level, right? Something is changed on the code base, you will not get that. You cannot get that because on consoles, that's something the console manufacturers are not really keen on, because something could break, that could break your console, and that is a huge security risk for them. On a PC, it's much safer to do, and in the end, everyone can say, well, it's your PC, you do whatever you do with it, right? But in this case, they cannot really allow that. And I do understand that from a console perspective, but it looks a little bit weird that Paradox is trying to paint this as something positive, where you clearly don't have the same experience like you would have on the PC. Speaking about a great experience, you know what annoys me even more than this whole mod thing? Like, as I said, I have been downloading mods my whole life, manually most of the time. I will find my way around it. But this is something which really annoys me, because they have a note on performance and our commitment to players. And you already know when this whole sentence is starting with, we have a commitment here, that doesn't look great. And it doesn't, because they said that you basically need better hardware for Cities Skylines 2, which is kind of understandable, right? They also say that, well, they demand certain hardware requirements. With that said, while our team has worked tirelessly to deliver the best experience possible, we have not achieved the benchmark we targeted. In light of this, we still think for the long term of the project, releasing now is the best way forward. This is kind of insane for me. I mean, sure, I get it. A lot of companies have just been doing that. Hello, Lords of the Fallen. Just remembering you right now. They just do it and people have to suffer the consequences. At least Paradox is giving you a fair warning here that on release, especially if you don't have the high-end machine, things will look not so pretty for you. And I still have to say, though, this is crazy that we have now reached the timeline in gaming where literally you pay for a new game, you are excited to play it, and some technical difficulties, no matter if you are on the PC or on consoles, will probably appear, and, well, you will not have the fun you paid for. And a lot of people are okay with it. A lot of companies are okay with it, right? And it's this, wait, what? How? How is this possible? And again, you will not even save on consoles anymore. You know, back in the day, people always were like, yeah, well, this is why I have a console. I don't have those problems. Yeah, that is not true anymore, right? So that they basically admit here, hey, so we understand that this is an issue and all that, but we want to manage expectation on performance for the coming release. Our ambition is for Cities Skylines to be enjoyed as by many players as possible, and we are committed to ensuring it reaches its full potential, and we will improve the game over the coming months. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is not good. And we will, of course, see how it will run on release. And the best advice I can give you is do not pre-order. Just wait for the reviews and watch some videos or some live streams and then figure out for yourself, is this game worth your money? Like, especially nowadays, you can make sure before you pay any money if this game is for you. With that said, we are done with the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe. We are focusing completely here on strategy games on the Mole Under Management channel. And yes, we will also have some live streams, like we will have a live stream when Cities Skylines 2 is coming out. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.